So now we had taught you graphing systems of equations. Now, before we go into any more systems of equations, we're actually going to graph systems of inequalities. So that's why at the end of Notes 34, I had you practice graphing inequalities. So just as a little reminder, in the box has just a little bit of information on whether you draw a dashed or solid line and whether you are going to shade left, right, above, below a line. So on 1 through 4, you are going to practice reviewing graphing inequalities. So it might be a good idea that you actually try to do it on your own first and then play the video and see if you get it right. And of course, graph this in pencil. So the first thing we're going to do is start at 2 on the y-axis, and then your slope is 1. That's the number in front of x. So we're going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And this is going to be a dashed line because there is no equal sign underneath the inequality. And since it's less than, we're going to shade below the line. So you're going to shade everything below the line. Number 2, you're going to go through the y-axis at 2, and it will be a solid line because you have a line underneath the inequality. So greater than would be everything above the line. Number 3, you're going to start at -3 on the y-axis, and then your slope is up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. This will be a solid line, and it's less than, so you're going to shade everything below the line. X is greater than 2 is going to go through the x-axis, greater than 1 at 1, and there's not a solid line underneath it. Okay, why can't I seem to? So we are going to make a dashed line all the way through there, and x values that are greater than 1 would go to the right. So that's what we're going to apply down here on problems 5 and 6. So it says when you have a system of inequalities, you shade where the two graphs overlap. Practice shading the correct region. So what we've done for you here is we've gone ahead and graphed the two lines. So you see the first one, y is greater than or equal to 2x minus 3 is this line right here because it goes through the x-axis at -3. And then if you are going to shade, you want to shade greater than, which would be everything above that line. So that's this one right there. Then the other one goes through at +3, and the slope is -1. And it's less than. So you're going to shade everything below the line. So you see my two different colors? Where overlaps is where the red and the blue are overlapping each other. So then it says circle the ordered pairs that are solutions to the system. So 4, 1, if I go right 4 up 1, that's there. So it is not. 2, 0, I go to the right 2 and it falls on that. 0, 3, it's right there on that line. So that is part of the shaded region. And left 2 down 4 is also. So those last 3 would be part of the solution to the systems of inequalities. Number 6, you have y is less than 1. And again, it's equal to. So it's going to be everything below the line. Okay. So that's this one right there. And then on the other one, it goes through at -3 and has a slope of up 4 over 3, and it's less than. So I'm going to draw a line diagonal through there so you can kind of see where the red and the blue overlap. So that would be this whole region, like right in there. I wasn't going to color over it, but I did so you could actually see where it does overlap. All right, so 4, -4, that's right, 4 down 4, so that is. 2, 2, that's right, 2 up 2, so that is not. 3, 0 would be to the right 3. And -2, left 2, up 4 is not. So those two are the only ones that would be solutions to the system of inequality.